I was debating going to the park or being here, but I had some videos that I'm editing. I got some stuff coming out for you guys that are just regular videos, not live. So be on the lookout for that. How's everything going? How's everyone doing? So, shoulder day. Lots of ways to approach it. Definitely want to warm the shoulders up, get that movement going of what we're going to use. I have shoes on and everything. It feels weird to be back here with shoes. But one of the ways I like to personally warm up is using my chucks. Just being able to kind of flip here, get the shoulders nice and warm. So just give myself some time to get the shoulders going, enjoy that process. And then shoulders, they don't have to be complicated and you don't have to lift a whole bunch. It's largely going to depend on what you want. So for something like at home, what I have is just water bottles. It doesn't have to be heavy to be able to lift. So I'm just going to start with these. I'll start with those, and we can hit the front. We can do front raises. You can do overhead presses as well. You can do your side raises, and you can do rear delt a couple different ways. So we're just going to have fun with it and enjoy the process. I'm going to kick these shoes off. I don't really need them. Don't really need them. All right. And I've been getting a lot of work with the shoulders to begin with, just from the push-ups that we've been doing. So that helps. So when you're getting stuff like that, you don't have to have like a massive shoulder day. It doesn't hurt, but you just want to make sure you're not overdoing it. Chanelica, how are you? We're doing an easy shoulder day that I believe anybody can follow along with. You don't even have to have weights, but like I was saying, Chanelica, I have 2 of these and fill them with water. Glad to hear you're doing good. Fill them with water. That can be just enough weight, especially when you do enough reps. So you don't always have to have heavy weights. You can do lighter weight and do more reps. So what I have here is I'm just going to go with the front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to stay here, then I'm just going to press from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Bring it down. I'm going to go my side raise now. Just holding it at my side. I'm just going to raise 1. You can click them together in front or just back to the side of your leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this, something like this, it's kind of where you want to keep that core nice and firm. You always want to, but this helps. Good posture, keep that core kind of sucked in, and always exhaling against your resistance. So, or it's always that against it. So then here I can take a slight bend at the waist and just be able to go right here. So I'm getting that rear delt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can do a rear delt like this as well. The reason I don't do that with weights per se is because I've already done some front raises, so I'm kind of working that front area again, so I want to give it a little bit of a rest. Happy life after your work. And you drink the water. Yes, I will do. I'll drink some right now. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Definitely stay hydrated for sure. Linda in the house, what's going on? Checking in for some pain. Absolutely, John. Feel free to join in. Feel free. Not too late. No, I just started. That was my first set. Hey, Miss Tara, how you doing? Yeah, you're right on time. I just did my first set. We're just doing an easy shoulder day, so I did 1 set of my chucks just to kind of get the shoulders loosened up, that mobility, that range, and then I'm just doing some easy front raises. And like I said, guys, you can do this at home with no weights. If you just lifted the weight of your arm, that would be sufficient. Your arm weighs more than you think, so you don't have to have weights. But what I'm using is what I did at home. I filled a couple little bottles with water, and that's what I'm using. So anything is possible, guys. So yes, we're going 10 front raises. We get to 10 up here. We're going straight to the overhead press. Do 10 of those. Bring it down to the side, 10 side raises. And then I'm bending at the waist slightly, and just to do a little rear delt, that back part of your shoulder, that part right there. All right. So I'm still using the mobility techniques between sets. So if you guys wanted to do something like arm circles, you certainly can, or just continue to rest. I'm just doing a little bit more of this. And I try to do 100. There we go. There we go. Feeling good. Feels good. What's going on, Braden? J. Cole on Swole. All right, all right. Betty M in the chat. Thank you so much, Betty M. How are you doing? How are you? So I'm going to bring this over here. I think the lighting's a little bit better. Might be in my eyes a touch, but that is okay. I'd rather be in my eyes so you guys can still see what we got going on. So let me grab my little water bottles. And when I tell you anything, like, you can use anything. I use these little jars right here, fill them with sand. It's just enough weight. All right. So, getting another set in here. So we're just going with that front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll do the overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So because I'm kind of in a narrow area here, I'm just going to turn sideways for my side raises. And I don't force my hands to stay down, even if I'm holding the dumbbell. I'll let it fall back. That way it's kind of a natural feel. I'm working with a natural, how my body would naturally move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just that slight bend for that rear delt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Oh, dropped one of my water bottles. There we go. I'm gonna bring this over here a little bit in the shade. I'm not sure if the sun's hitting it or not. And that way I can read. Hidden one was made an honorary mod. Nice. No English, only supported comment, just emoji. Yanyavad. Yanyavad. Soniti, thank you. Regardless of lighting, the view is amazing. Thank you so much. Anybody doing these with, or anyone tried these? Like I said, this is an exercise you certainly don't have to do with weights. You can do this without weights for sure. Shanelka says, I want to see sweat. Let me grab some water over here. Shan wants to see you glistening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Shelly, how you doing today? Where you coming to us from? Hi, Vincent. I have a screw in my wrist, but I forgot. But I got dumbbell push-ups. There we go. Yes. Chanel says pour it down your chest. That is whole different content. That is a whole different chat. All right. So feeling good. Anybody else doing these two, or you just taking in the tutorial? We'll go back over here for the chucks. I was covered in kind of like this white powdery substance. I was like, what is that? It is my chucks. They're a little bit old, so let me see if I can find my red ones. I can't find them, so we're just going to go with what we got. Steve says, I love running, but I'm fat. I wouldn't say fat. Maybe we just say we got a few extra pounds. Here we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right, take a little bit more of this water sip. What's going on, Frankie? Pablo, final boss, I've made it. Who's going to carry the boat, says Goats. We are. We are. All right. So I'm kind of at a good point with the work where I could probably go up in weight. So I'm going to show you what's next. And again, it's still World is a Gym stuff. There we go. Bricks. We can definitely work with bricks too. It's weight. It's weight. I don't know what a brick weighs, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The reason I like this also, grip. Helps build grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go with our side raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then bend a little bit for that rear delt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. The sweat is starting. Well, we did the 100 Mike Tysons this morning after the workout, so yeah, if I tear myself apart 2 times a day, I won't be here much longer. This is definitely a little less than we usually do. But the sweat is here. The sweat is coming. Let in a little sunshine. There we go. Get the gate. We got this beautiful view. So why not, right? I could do some deep stretching. Okay, what's the meal plan? And don't say granola bars. I don't have like a specific sort of set. It's just fruits and vegetables for the most part. Keep it simple. Keeping it simple. I don't do a whole lot of red meat. And yeah, my diet is simple, almost boring. But it's nothing like counting macros or my protein amount or anything else like that. I have some videos, like some food stuff in the kitchen. So I try to mix a lot of stuff as well. When we do, if I do something like pasta, I'll mix it in. So my daughter likes it like spaghetti, but a lot of times I'll take it instead of putting the red sauce on it. I'll just put a little bit of olive oil, season it with onion and garlic powder, and then throw in something like sugar snap peas, carrots, chopped up kale, onion, stuff like that. So try to eat a little bit different. Everyone eats different. Yep. Laura, how you doing? Chanelka says, Vince, why? Why do I eat that way? I prefer it. Not a whole lot of red meat and stuff like that. Just, yeah, I don't know. It's just how I am. Suniti, what's that about? Okay. I think you're just fanning flames. I think you just threw a cup of gas onto a campfire. Everybody's gathered around having s'mores, and here comes Tara with a bucket of petrol. All right. Steve, what kind of meal plan are you eating? How are you eating? Yes, a bucket of petrol, a whole bucket. Laura worked very hard in 2 different yards. You've done your work for today. Guys, the body does not know. The body does not know if it's been in a gym, if it's been on a construction site. It doesn't know. It just knows that it's been worked. So I'm going to get to this next set of chucks. All right. What's up, GC? Steve, mostly fish. Nice. Yep. Oh, that sounds like a good mix. Good mix for sure. Actually makes me want to do some couscous this evening. Throw in some tuna. I have some blueberries, and I think I have some kale. And I would throw that all together. Probably some trail mix as well. Zaffron, what's going on? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? How is everybody today? We got 30 folks here. How cool is that? What a gathering that is. What a gathering we have. All right. So, thing about like a day like today is the lighter the weight is cool. When was the last time I did a cartwheel? Probably when my youngest daughter was taking like dance class and they had her doing cartwheels, so she had me do a cartwheel. So I did. And so a day like today, because I'm doing all 4 things, like we're doing 40 reps in one set. So we've got 10 here, we've got 10 here, 10 here, and then 10 here. So we don't need a whole lot of like weight. That's going to do some toning, some sculpting on that muscle. We're definitely building. But if you want to, slow it down and do it like in compartments and go heavier weight, certainly, there's more than one ways to build. Romeo, what's going on? Tora, thank you so much. Nervous Rider, good day. What's going on? Hello, everyone. Peace and blessings, for sure. So lots of different ways to do this. Lots of different ways. And with lots of different things, like I say, guys, you don't have to, you could just sit and do this and do these exercises. That works. That definitely works. The weight of your arm. I'm just chilling. We're doing some shoulders today. A very simple day that anybody can follow along. So you guys are coming in late. This is my last set, but you can certainly replay the video and see what I was doing. I was keeping the mobility, that good feel in the shoulders, just doing some chucks. But if you don't have chucks, you can just do arm circles. You can do arm circles in between your sets if you like. Jax, I was going to watch CJ1, which is a BJJ event, primarily to watch Chael Sonnen face off against Craig Jones. I didn't know he was still fighting. He's 48. Good for him. Good for him. Romeo, what's going on in Canada? How are you doing? How have you been? I don't think I've seen you in the chat for a while. Wonton, my name is Aya. Allah. Ayla, sorry. Sorry. Shout out for sure, Wonton. Glad to have you. Where are you coming to us from? Good for him coming out of retirement. Hopefully it's not hopefully it doesn't end well. Nice. Good job. Staying busy, working, understand that for sure. Well, hopefully you're still able to get a little something in the way of your workouts in and stuff like that. Doesn't take much. Does not take much. Okay, let me grab my bricks and we're gonna get this last set in. All right, here we go. Let's slide those back a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see Chanelica's name. What does it say? Keep a tight grip on it. Yes. All right, side right. Actually, overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll go outside races. And to Chanelica's point, yes, we want to keep that grip. That's what we're using the bricks for. Even weights that have more girth to it, something that you can hold on to and tax your forearms and hands as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that slight bend at the waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put my bricks back. Now that's 4 sets. I mean, how cool. And got that done in about 30. What's going on, Mr. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns? Thank you so much, Romeo. Was anybody following along as well? I'm also doing some kitchen lists around the kitchen table, doing as many revolutions as I feel will be sufficient. Either way, I have 0 complaints. Yes, indeed. What did I miss? Jax is caramelizing onions. Nice. NJB popping in the house. Chuck Norris. Learn how to nunchuck from this guy. So smashing the like button is not okay? It's absolutely okay. Arizona Jake, weights are weights. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the point. And to Jake's point, that's why I had the water in those 2 little Gatorade ones. This, just a little thing that I got from the store, some nutrition stuff. When I was done with the canister, filled it with sand. So you have weights are weights. People use water in bags and things like that. You have plenty of opportunities to do some stuff. And I like water sometimes because it's not stable. So it moves around when you're trying to lift it. Creates some other dynamics in life that are a little bit more real time. So I like it for all of those things. And again, There we go. These were a couple like Gatorade bottles. No sponsorship for them, but that's what I did. Filled them with water. I had some that I filled with sand as well. So then you have different weights, different sets of weights. So you can reduce, reuse, recycle in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. But again, the weight of your arms is going to be enough. The weight of your arms. Suniti, be careful. Don't put too many of the hearts in there. Kerrygold Irish butter. Jax is using that as we speak. All right. All right. Now, you guys can definitely get into more things like the traps by doing stuff like shrugs. I don't shrug nearly as much anymore. William Chapman says Aboriginal, abs original. Thank you so much. These are my original abs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Abs original. Yes, these are all my original parts. So the abs are original. Thank you so much for that. No implants, exactly. I used to do a lot of cartwheels before your surgery. Nice. No BBL. Nope. We are building our own shelves back here. None of that. No ABL. Nope. It's all natural, and we take the goods and the bads, like whatever it is. Not fake abs like Drake. I did a reaction to that. I did a reaction to that on the Impact channel because I wondered like what was going on with that. I had just seen it, and man, with enough diet and discipline, isn't that something that most people can achieve? Maybe not like a six-pack, but maybe just a flatter stomach, feeling better. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. Yes, Drake apparently got like ab implants or something like that. And I saw a few other fitness people who were breaking it down and saying like you could see it wasn't like his stuff. And it's like, one, I kind of don't care because it's his money. He did what he wanted, but that's still crazy. Still crazy. Fake abs. Now I know that there's calf implants, and you know I get smoke all the time for these chicken sticks. I get smoke all the time, but like I've always told people, I've outrun people with bigger legs than me. So, yeah. Don't worry about the aesthetic. The aesthetic is what you're actually doing. So if you look like you can do it but you can't, that's not a big deal. But if you don't look like you can do it and you're doing it, then that's the thing. My fastest run, Steve, for what distance? I'm not a big mile runner or long distance runner. We were built the way we were built, exactly. And the real construction is in here, That's where you're really building. That's where you're really growing. 100 meters. Whoo! I haven't run the 100 in a long time. I think I was in like the, I don't know, like low 11s maybe. But my 40s, because once you're out of school and you're not running track, then it was more about 40 times. Because that was more like football, rugby, that sort of timing. David Crystal, looking good, bro. Appreciate it. Tara says my aesthetic is that like chef's kiss. Hey, forget about it. Jacqueline in the house. There we go. Hey, Rooted. Hey, what's going on? Happy Chat Sunday for sure. What is my 40 right now? My 40? I couldn't even tell you. But I've run hand timed 4.2s, and I ran on like tracking devices 4.4s. So that was, that's in your day. That's in your prime. That's when you're like really, really good. But David says you squat and work your calves. Yeah. But we also have to understand, like, a lot of times it's you're just fighting genetics in a lot of ways. Like some people just can work out like crazy and they just still carry more belly fat around the middle. It could just be genetic. So you got to look at who did you come from. You look at your mother, your father, look at their parents, and like look at your family. That's a lot of times going to be part of like what you're built like. Steve says, you good, bro. Thank you so much. Laura says, I have no real butt. It happens. It happens. Jack says, nice mellow chat, excessive commentary. No excessive. Yes. Guys, give that up to the moderators. We have the 3 best in the business in all of YouTube. We got the best going on right now. Got the best. Yeah, David, I've gotten a lot of pushback where people are like, well, you're just making excuses. It's like, I can't make an excuse for being part of somebody else's genetic matter. Like, that's what creates us. My daughter's feet look like my feet. You know, that's the genetics. One of them has the same mole on the bottom of her foot. It's genetics. We pass these things on. So it's not that you can just always go and outwork it. Sometimes you can do the best that you can with what you got. But you can't always outwork it. By that standard, you could outwork something like work yourself out of like Down syndrome. Like it's a dumb thing. You can't work yourself into being taller or a different color eye color. It doesn't work that way. You got to deal with what you got. Very muscular legs, but no butt. That is okay. That is okay. Damien, sure, bro. Do you remember doing well at the beep test? What is the beep test? Is that where you just keep running every time it beeps or something? Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Nuck. Theo Von Dodge Downs. Some people are just built larger. I myself a larger person, but fairly lean. Yeah, you got a lot of height, if I recall right. 6'4". It's a lot of height. That is in such a minute percentile of people. There's just stuff everywhere. David, how do you feel about high reps but not caring about super heavy? That was kind of what I did today. So I put in all 40 reps in set. So we did 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, and then 10 for the rear delt. Now, if I wanted to, like, kind of add some size, I would go a heavier weight, lower reps, and, really try to grind it out. But we don't have to do that all the time. I think that there's something that's really important about having that mix of all of those things. So some days you do a little bit more. Some days you do a little bit more as far as your rep count. Run the b-ball court, linked back and forth. I never did that. I didn't play basketball. I don't know if that's just a gym thing or if that was for basketball. All right, Tara's giving us some ESPN. It's like expecting the pug to have a beagle's nose, for real. For real. Jack says, this is brilliant stuff. Thanks so much. You guys contribute to this chat. Austin, nice, just finished. Marcus, let's go. What is going on? 12-minute run hurts just as much. I do have a foam roller, Chanelica. I do. Yeah, I'm not sure where my roller is at. Absolutely. Absolutely, Steve. To celebrate Labor Day. I'll indulge in some physical labor. And isn't it cool, like, for Labor Day in the U.S., like, knowing how it started, but that we still have these abilities to still come and participate in labor, but there's laws that protect us now. Raven says, how the heck are you? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Jacqueline, they have a day off in a couple of days. Marcus, I just watched your live. Great job. Ooh, we got to check out Marcus's live for sure. Uh-oh, I missed it. Bro, I played Ultimate Frisbee for the first time ever. That was the best cardio I've had in... Yes, yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely. Ultimate Frisbee is no joke. You are running. And it's kind of like... it's almost like going out and playing flag football and things like that. And cardio I need to get back to is, for me, was going to rugby practice when we did not actually have contact, when you're just playing it like touch football or something, because the game just continues to move. And that's a really good form of cardio, because there aren't like timeouts and plays like in football, so you are just constantly moving. Mr. Vincent, I sent you the link to Marcus's live. Thank you so much. Was that what the that notification was just now? That's awesome. Thank you so much. I definitely want to check that out. Was that to the Ultimate Frisbee? What is aerobie? I've never heard of aerobie. Jacqueline, I'm eating pizza. Okay. Nope, it was earlier. It's pull-ups and stuff. Nice. Nice. Fantastic. Love to see people doing their thing and inspiring others on top of it. And this is where, look, our mods here, people here on our channel are supporting other people's channels. Their channels are supporting ours. Like, fitness is a great community where we really shouldn't have differences like you see people have in politics and things like that. We're all here working hard, and that is that is the place to go with just supporting one another. So whether you're doing CrossFit or ballet or water aerobics, like you know that it takes a level to get good at something or to be consistent and disciplined at it. So congratulate people. Does that equipment rust? No, my equipment hasn't rusted. Fortunate. But I'm also not in a like super rainy environment as well. Arnold, how you doing? Where are you coming to us from? David, do you care much about regular bench press? I don't bench press at all. Yeah, I haven't bench pressed in years. As far as like a flat bench, maybe it's been like a year. I take that back. Maybe it's been like a year as far as flat bench with a straight bar. But most of the time, I'll do like dumbbell stuff. But no, I'm not sold on any one particular thing to do a particular thing. Just go in and work. So you can do some other things like, you know, the dumbbell overhead flies and stuff like that to squeeze that upper part. For sure. I think the incline probably does something more for this upper area where the flat bench doesn't. Flat bench is kind of here. Upper is just going to give you a bit of like that shelf. For sure, for sure. Kumar's in the chat. What's going on? I'm closer in life to a pull-up diaper, joking, but I hang. Hidden one says circular disc with a hole in the center and super for flag football. Nice. That sounds cool. That sounds really neat. Miguel, are you in prison? No, I'm very free. I'm very free. Thank you so much for asking, though. Were you going to put money on my books? If I was. And often when you have somebody asking comments like that, they are in the prison of their mind. So he might be free to walk around the streets, but when you come in and you make assumptions and jokes like that, that is the trappings of a conditioning. So he's imprisoned in his mind. Guys, get out of your heads. Get out of your heads. Look at the world around you. RJ, what's going on? Shout out from New Zealand in the house. The Maori warrior people. We got a lot of good folks represented from New Zealand in the chat. So if you'd like to join the channel, that would be awesome. Just finished up work day. A little bit of shoulders. Tara, easy to throw long distance. Okay. Mr. Burns says, hi, Minnie May. Did I miss Minnie May coming into the chat? Oh. David Crystal, what are you doing for your abs? Prison comment guy is a tool. You know, abs are going to be won and lost in the kitchen. So if I could do crunches all day, but if I'm not eating something that's going to help really kind of sustain that, then it's probably not going to work out too well. But I will do in the morning when we do the workouts, we do the push-ups, we'll do jumping jacks, squats, and then usually I'll do something like flutter kicks or crunches or something with it. So I'm getting there. I used to do a lot more abs, but haven't been as much, so I need to get back to that. Planks are good, like any sort of core exercise, but when you're doing your abs, make sure that you're balancing and getting your lower back as well. So those hyperextensions, good mornings, and it doesn't have to be heavy weight, but just make sure you're balancing yourself. Balance. Same way you want your quads and hamstrings to get equal work, because too powerful of quads and a weak hamstring you'll get your hamstring pulled a lot. So we want to make sure that you are balanced. Marcus, if you're strong enough to use gymnast rings, And basically, any exercises with them smokes the core. Yes. Yep, for sure. Is it okay for a man to have a bit of a stomach pillow? A stomach pillow? What is a stomach pillow? Big Mama, what's going on? Big Mama's in the chat. Planks are intense with the toddler crawling all over you. That's great. That's like stability. That's a whole different exercise. That's a whole different exercise. I like that. Not hard abs, absolutely. Most people probably don't have like rock hard abs, but what we see in social media is we're conditioned to believe that like you know unless you have like rock hard abs and this and that, then you don't have like a perfect body. Everybody's body's perfect. Now, what are you doing with it? What are you gonna do with it? But yeah, it's absolutely okay. I don't have rock hard abs. I don't have hard abs. All right, Big Mama. She's trying to get a winter bay. Okay. Tara says, Laura, hard abs freak me out. Marcus, Minnie May, that's the functional fitness right there. What do you make a point of avoiding food-wise? Fast foods, greasy foods, overly salted foods, overly sugared foods, alcohol. I guess even tobacco, even though that's not like necessarily a food, but yeah, just things to ingest. Yeah. Let's see. Minnie May for sure. That is functional. Minnie May, where are you coming to us from? Where are you coming to us from? Tara, don't you love it? And totally. Let's talk RCG right quick. Okay. East Coast US. Okay, RCG, to John's request. That's like a mental supplement. So it's not something that you physically take. It's not a pill, it's not a powder, it's not an injectable. It's nothing that sublingual that you put under your tongue, nothing. It's your mental supplement. And a lot of times we miss out on that. So first thing that I do the second my eyes open and my alarm's going off is I physically say it. I don't think it. I physically say it, so it goes into my ears, rattles, and it physically becomes something. As I say, I'm ready, I'm capable, and I'm grateful. That's the RCG. So ready, I am here. There's a lot of people who went to bed last night or who were here yesterday that are not here today. So I am ready. Because I'm here. Capable means I'm an able body, and I'm in a society and a time where a lot of opportunities are afforded to me that I can go out and try things. I may not get the desired result, but I still have the opportunity to learn and grow from the experience. And then grateful is being grateful for everything that I do have and being grateful for some of the things that I don't, because like Biggie told us, more money, more problems. So to like piggyback on that, a lot of times people wish for things, but a wish is not doing anything. That's just like I kind of would like to have it, but if you wish it, that means you want it. So now work for it. Wish it, want it, work for it. And we put ourselves in these positions of wishing for things, but if you had it right now, would you be ready for it? If somebody wishes that they could play in the NBA, boom, now you are in a uniform and you're on the court. Are you ready? Have you trained? Have you prepared yourself? Because if not, then you're not ready. You haven't put the work in. Put the work in, and then you have a better chance of succeeding in those circumstances. What supplements are you taking for recovery, if any? David, the only thing that I take is creatine and my protein powder. I have some ashwagandha as well, but that's it. That's it. The Nike slogan doesn't say just try it, just do it. Yes, Charlie Sheen. Weightlifting pranks on YouTube shorts. Okay. All right. Absolutely strategic move to your success. Yep. Yep. Chanelka says Vince likes mature women. All right. Thank you, John. Thank you for, it helps because sometimes we can get on these talking points, but John knows a lot of the talking points, and so bringing back some of the other ones. Ashwagandha is it's like a root, if I'm not mistaken. It's natural. Oh, Hidden. Yeah, I know him. He dresses up like the cleaner, right? Yes. Where did we get to mature women? Shanelica, what did I miss? Damien, what message did you retract? What's going on? Shen is being good. Good for her. Thank you, John. I find it to be important. It was just like one of those kind of epiphany things, like, but it stemmed from me asking my daughters to tell themselves three things every morning. And your RCG might be something completely different. It might be happy, healthy, and humorous. Like you're taking, the three H's or something. But let it be something that you can have a definition to, something that you feel defines you, but you also can back that up with that you've done it, are doing it, or planning to do it. So then there's a past, present, and future to what we're saying, because a lot of times we get into this state of delusion um, when people just say, I'm a king, I'm an alpha, I'm a queen, I'm a boss babe. If you're not working or doing the things that actually like would align with that, then it's just words. So actually have some reality to your words. Don't just live in delusion. Mr. Burns, Sonelica, have you made an IG account? From what I knew, she had one, but it's just not using it. Jax, I definitely like mature women. I cannot be bothered by immature women. I can't be bothered by immature people, whether I'm trying to date them or not. Whether I'm trying to date or not, it is just one of those things. Like we see it in the chat all the time. We see a lot of trolling. We see people who you try to give them a chance and they still insist on teeheeing and stuff like that. There's a time to be humorous, but nah. The upcoming Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix. Yeah, that should be good. You look like you were prime shape when you played baseball. Damien. Chanelka says, Burns, I have one, but not active on Instagram. Delusional royalty, it can create struggles. Absolutely. And this is why I never told my kids that they were smart. I told them that they worked hard and that's how they got those good grades. If you just tell somebody that you're fast, but they're not working hard, so then it falls back to, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So, yeah, you might be naturally have an inclination to be a little smarter in the classroom, but don't just let people rest on that, because one day you're going to come across that test or you're not going to prepare for it the way that you should have. And then it's going to be, what happened? You told me I was smart. No, you worked hard. That's what made you smart. You worked hard. That's what made you fast. And that's how that should have worked. I never learned to train hit till this year. Nice job, Damien. Definitely. Skibbity Toilet Brush said, hello, what's going on? Chanelica, yes, you've been added. John says, envisioning your goals is key to transformation, I think. Yes, very nice. Yeah, Mr. Burns, she did. She sent me an inbox, but that was about the start and end of it with Chanelica. So we'd love to have you be able to at least enter the chat conversations. What happened, Abigail? I think the last time we talked to you, you were okay. What happened? Damien, how are you liking HIIT training? Jax, wrestling is brilliant stuff. I definitely recommend it to anyone to do. There's nothing like the feeling of facing off against someone one-on-one, mano-y-mano. I agree completely, and that's one of the hardest things you can do, because weights will kind of just go where you push them. Resistance bands, kind of the same, but when somebody is imposing their will, it's not just an inanimate object. It is somebody else that is moving, breathing, sweating, all of those things, planning, plotting, all in this moment. So absolutely, grappling is tough. Grappling, wrestling, all of that stuff. And it's different than just saying boxing or kickboxing, although those things have their moments, but you're still moving freely in a lot of times. So when you have somebody constantly on you, how do you mentally adjust to that? Chanelka says, I'm going to get it together. Please do. Please do. Fred, good night. Folks from the cornfields of southern Indiana. Fred, have a great night. Thank you so much. Chanelka, it's not even about, like, you don't have to, like, post stuff. We're just trying to get people who we've had moderator talks about to be able to be part of the inbox chats. Like we have like a, you know, like a team inbox that everybody goes through. So that's what we're doing about. That's what we're talking about. Mano y mano, yes. King Wolves, what's going on? Anish says, hello, Star. Hello, V. What's going on? Yeah, Anish, when do you sleep? Anish Kumar. You fell on the Packers? What does that mean, Abigail? You fell on the Packers. All right, 7 a.m. Just woke up. Well, good morning, and namaste. Namaste. Do. Indeed. Glad he slept. Did anybody else do the workout? The shoulder workout? Or have you guys done anything similar to that? Axis says, hello, handsome. I am from Singapore. Well, welcome. Jax, while I consider wrestling hand-to-hand combat, you are certainly using your hands. Hand control is a very important component of wrestling and grappling. Absolutely. And yeah, if you can lock in that gable grip on somebody as well, hand-to-hand. Good night from Brazil. David, thank you so much. Anytime, David. I hope that the conversation helped, and feel free to subscribe if you have not. And we look forward to having you in the chat again very soon. Have a great night. I love jiu-jitsu. Nice. Big James. Are you a practitioner? Are you doing any training? Are you doing competitions, tournaments? And Big James, my apologies. I know I've seen you in the chat, but where are you coming to us from? Eric, it's about 9:15 p.m. here. I'm working on my wellness still. How is that going? How are you feeling, Eric? Laura, earlier I did shoulder rolls and shrugs. Nice. Nice. Loosen up those shoulders. Loosen up those shoulders. And the shrugs helps build a little muscle in the neck. David, thank you so much. We will see you very soon. Yes, David did sub. Eric, and still caring for others. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that service and helping others working at the hospital. Hopefully this everything's been going well with that. Time to put the baby to bed. Minnie May has, with the baby, guys, and what I did with my daughters is, you know, you can just lift them over your head because they like the, you know, that woo. So you can lift them, and sometimes even with straight arms you can lift them. So again, there's some work going on with that. And when you're pressing them up, there's a little bit of tricep. So always something to kind of work with. But I think that's awesome, and hopefully the baby sleeps well. Hopefully you are able to sleep well as well. Sleep is important. I'd like to know the best exercise for the hips. I would say stretching your hips, allowing them to be more flexible, because a lot of times people don't realize how tight their hips are. And you know, lower back pain can stem from like tight hamstrings, tight hips, things like that. So I would say stretching your hips is probably one of the best things that you can do for it. But if you're just talking about like trying to like muscle build around them, just standing high knees, just stand in place, almost like you're marching. Bring that knee nice and high. You can do side raises as well. Big James in Houston. I remember. Okay, I remember now. Bear with me, guys. A lot of folks that we're blessed to have in the chat, and so sometimes when I don't see the names, it's kind of like, I know that name. Wrestle. Strong hips are important for wrestling. Jax is on the wrestling campaign. Are you working out today? I follow you as I work out to build my strength. What I did today was I did some shoulder work. I did, and guys, you can do this without weights, but I just did 10 front raises. Then I went to 10 overhead presses. I did 10 side raises, and then I would lean forward a little bit and did 10 rear delts. And I did that. I did 4 sets of it, and I did it very light. So you can do it with just the weight of your arms. I had some Gatorade bottles, 2 little Gatorade bottles that I filled with water. Just illustrate we don't necessarily need dumbbells. And then I had some bricks as well that I held. And I like the bricks because it's going to ask you to like hold something, so a little bit more grip in the forearm, and you're still doing those lifts. So that was my workout. I did some nunchuck work as well to keep my shoulders loose between sets. If you don't have chucks or you don't know how to use them, just do arm circles. Just do arm circles. You can do forward, backward, kind of just keep yourself from like cooling off too much. So that was what I did, Eric. So I would say if you want to check out the shoulder day, you can always play this live back. You can always play this live back and kind of see what I'm talking about and follow what I had done. But that was what we had for today. Janelica, that's why I cycle. It builds strong hips. There you go. I still want chest and arms like yours. It's coming. Just keep going. Just keep working on it. How are your push-ups? Are you doing push-ups? Big James, do you work out twice a day? My second workout, like this evening one, isn't like a workout. It's more like the morning one when we do the jumping jacks, the squats, the push-ups. But I'm not doing anything crazy. That's why I'm able to do something like 100 Mike Tysons this morning and then do a shoulder workout this evening, because I'm not doing like crazy amounts of weights and I'm not doing insane amounts of reps either. Let's see. Eric, don't forget to factor in genetics. Don't put pressure on yourself to look like anyone else. I want to look like me, just build up some. There you go. And remember, Eric, yeah, you've got a longer, leaner build from what I recall. So it's going to take some time, but just stay on it. Just stay on it. Those push-ups will definitely help. Do some squats, some body weight squats. Jax is being paid by Big Wrestling. Hidden one, NJB said on his live, flat pelvis, knees against the ground is a good stretch. There we go. Kingston, Wagwan. Hidden one says, thanks, Tara, rehabilitating a fractured hip. You have a pin in. To walk a block this morning was pure hell. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. I'm sure that they're telling you keep moving it. Don't overdo it, but sometimes you got to go through that pain to get to where you want to be. But definitely keep moving it. Keep that positive energy too. Keep that fighting spirit. That's when people ask about fighting, do I fight like MMA stuff? No, we fight every day anyways. And I love a good fight. I love to see things like that. People coming back from injuries, coming back from setbacks, traumas, whatever it is. We fight every day in some sort of way. We don't have to engage in physical violence or even sanctioned violence. We don't have to do that. Combat sports. A good fight is happening every day. Hey, what's going on, Calisthenic Life? Good pain indeed. The support from you and others has been helpful for sure. Thank you so much. Mr. Burns says motion is lotion. Absolutely. We want that life lubrication. I know it sounds kind of strange when I say it like life lubrication, but that's what we want. Motion and lotion, life lubrication. You sound like a physical therapist. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hopefully at least the things that I'm saying make some sense and allow us to do the best that we can. The support from you has been thankful. It's a work in progress. It is, absolutely. Everything's a work in progress. And Axis, what's going on? And over the last year, I've been, going through my own setbacks and stuff, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And when you're in the middle of the storm, it is really hard to feel like it's ever going to end. But it ended. I'm doing much better. And doctors are kind of like, wow, that's you did something, guys. We don't see any signs of what was going on. The acquisition of H2O was successful. Yes, Jax, indeed. And later, because of that acquisition, the evacuation of a saline-like fluid will be successful as well. The consumption of H2O is about to occur. There we go. Calisthenics, we did. We won for sure. Guys, calisthenics got some really cool stuff, and I mean, talk about just like nature. I've watched this man do pull-ups off of a tree. Went over to the beach, was doing some squats, was doing some like almost gymnastics like stuff off of these two beams sticking out of the ground. Great stuff over there. Great stuff. Make sure you are supporting that man's channel. He's supporting over here as well. I forgot my water downstairs. There you go. Another set down and up the stairs. There you go. Carrying that baby down and up the stairs. Absolutely. I would say brilliant stuff. I would say brilliant stuff. Anytime calisthenics. Anytime. Minnie May, just good job. Keep your water close. There you go. I like brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff, yeah. For sure. Getting H2O, consuming, staying hydrated, absolutely. Brilliant. CJ, what's going on? Wagwan. Wagwan for sure. What's going on, CJ? How you doing? Finding joy in this journey is the best way to help sore body. Give it a break. Ice bath, any advice? Appreciate it much. Hydration, some stretching, and I would say like light exercises. So when I lifted heavier, like on leg day, things like that, and your legs are all sore the next day, going for a walk and things like that, kind of keeping it moving, kind of helps work out the soreness. But really stay hydrated. Sometimes, yeah, some light stretching, but just kind of keep it moving, because when you stop doing stuff, then that's when like the muscles get even more sore, at least in my personal experience. I would ice bathe when I was playing football and rugby, and so that might help as far as like sore muscles. Warm might help as well. The ice bath for me definitely took out the inflammation in my joints. That's what I felt. I felt really good. And my theory is Ponce de Leon did not find like a fountain of youth. He found like a really cold pond, and that's what was making them feel younger. Can't imagine like all of the things that you have to do, like to be sailing around the world and working laboriously. It's probably wearing people out. They got in some cold water and was like, oh, I feel so much better. I feel young. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Doing some kitchen lists, which is brilliant stuff. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely finding joy. Absolutely. I'm watching these people walking their dogs. What part of you is feeling sore? What brought it on? CJ, I'm doing fantastic. I am feeling fantastic. Calisthenics, thanks, Mr. Burns. Meditation, not medication. Meditation is key. Crazy how those two words are so close together, but are like universes apart. Jack's going for a walk. Hirothami, what's going on? How you doing today? How are you doing today? How have things been going with you? Yes, Tara says, how did breakfast go? Damien says, were you the Happy Gilmore of baseball? No. That's funny. Hey, man, life is good. It's been a good day. I wanted to go to the park to be with you guys today, but I'm editing some stuff. I got some videos that are going to be coming out, so I wanted to finish that up. Can't say I ran out of time, but I wanted to finish that. So I got that finished. We'll drop that sometime. And then we still get to go live. So how cool is that? I got some shorts that I'll be dropping as well. Hidden One says, I saw your modeling photos. It's very cool. Hey, thank you so much. Are you on the other channel as well? Are you on the VAJ channel as well, Hidden One? I appreciate that so much. Yes, guys, I do have another channel that is not fitness. It's just me talking my opinions, philosophies, ideologies, epiphanies, experiences, you name it. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But this is why conversation is important, so we can learn where other people have come from, and we can have a wider understanding of things. Roger just worked out over 2 hours, rode 3 miles on a bike to eat half a container of ice cream just now. That is okay, Roger. That is okay. I love that for you. Due to hip replacement, when the rain comes, I'm so sore. Yikes. Oh, you're planning on ice bath, Janelica. Nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I really do. I was looking for like a inflatable tub or something that I could have in the backyard, and that way I just don't have a tub sitting out. It's not like a Cialis commercial where I'm just always bathing outdoors. Um, but yes, I want something like that. Ice baths. And if you can't do the ice bath, when you get in that shower, turn the knob, pull the plug, and stand there and take your cold water. Take your cold water. Great for the skin. It's good for, it's going to wake your brain up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hidden one. Mr. Vincent is a natural in front of the camera for sure. Thank you, Miss Lee. Thank you, Tara. Wrote to me. I told him I would give him 300 next Friday. That's how it went, but they did pay for my breakfast. There we go. CJ, have a great day. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see you. Wrote to me. I think you found what you were able to do, and I'm glad that that worked out. I'll also be training chess tomorrow, not necessarily to celebrate Labor Day, but to celebrate ability and paying respects to my ascendants in the universe. I owe it to them. There you go, Jax. Wrote to me, well, hopefully it doesn't mess you up too much financially. I agree. I agree. Vincent has a ton of modeling work out there, and it's awesome. Mr. Burns, you are too kind. Thank you so much. As I said previously, I will be indulging in physical labor to celebrate Labor Day. Yes, indeed. Love the VAJ channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Burns. Tara caught the Cialis commercial. There we go. Ginseng season is about to start. Hirothami, they got me working on Labor Day tomorrow. Do you believe that? But it's time and a half, so I guess I can't complain. Yeah, and knowing the history of Labor Day, it's way better that you work for time and a half than some of those people that were beaten to death because they were trying to get better working conditions. Brother, I could not stand cold baths, but we train our bodies. Yes, tried. Man, it's tough. It's tough to sell people on cold water, but I'm telling you, it when it takes that inflammation out of your body and your joints, you'll be glad that you did. You'll be glad that you did. Hidden one. No, I'm not on it. Came across them at a photo exhibition on the internet and promised not to show Chanelica. I need to know where that was. How cool is that? How cool is that? Thank you so much. Elderberry too. Yair, saludos from Venezuela. Welcome, welcome. Yes, time and a half is great. That hot then cold shower works wonders for the muscles. Yes. Ginseng season. It could always be worse. Do you go out like picking in the woods ginseng, Jax? Tara wants to know. I have zero complaints with working tomorrow. I do not have to work. I get to work. There we go. That's a great statement. What's the name of your other channel? Vincent Alfonso Jamal. That's me, my name. Everybody here, well, most of the people here call me Spider, but it is Vincent Alfonso Jamal. Wrote to me, I also told my mother and my sister that don't ask me for anything financially, especially if it's for my brother. After this, yes, for sure. For sure. You set a boundary, and that's a healthy thing to do. What's going on, Abby? Abby, for that shout out, please subscribe to the channel. Your grandmother has a huge jacuzzi. Nice. Nice, nice. Calisthenics, tricky name. Yeah. How did I get my nickname? As a youngster, my older brother got me turned on to comics, and Spider-Man was like one of the first one. And so, as I got older, I was like getting into music and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I need like a name. And I was thinking like, Superman. And then one day I was walking at the bus stop, and this guy, he looked like he'd been through it. He had the Superman S on his arm. And I was like, well, that's kind of crazy. And then I think like Bon Jovi and Shaquille O'Neal has the Superman S. I was like, that wasn't even my favorite guy anyway. So I was like, Spider-Man. And so I used that for music when we were doing hip hop and stuff like that. And then in sports, it just became part of it. So not the biggest guy, but agile, get things done. So that's where that came from. So now it's just people call me Spider. That's where that came from. That is the origins of that nickname. Yeah, it was like, what am I doing? Like, but when you think of like trying, especially when you're young and you're kind of cocky, it's like I'm super, but it's like no, no. And then to see some guy who was just almost sleeping on the bus stop bench with that S, no knock against him being homeless, but it was just like everybody has that, and I wanted something different. Anytime, anytime. As Tara will tell you, I like to talk. So anytime you ask a question, you may get like a whole backstory where there's like, the old sitcoms where and the screen gets all blurry and then I'm talking, but I have like a different wig on because I was supposed to be younger. My aforementioned statement ties into working on Labor Day. There we go. The guy sleeping on the bus stop bench. Yeah, sorry. No diss to that guy, but sir, sir, you got an S on you. Yeah, cut to the young Vincent. Yes, exactly. Yeah, how would you put a flat top wig over this and conceal a beard? The amount of like just putty would be insane. Superman has it easy too. He didn't have to work to get where he is. There we go. Johnny Roo says, I'm ready. Ready, ready. All right, Johnny. Sir, yes. Yes. Yeah. Just one of those things. So once I realized that, and I was like, yeah, who is this guy? I like Spider-Man. So that's how that came to be. James Spader, how's it going? James Spader, same name as the famous actor. James Spader. I was almost going to make a mask reference to Rocky Dennis, but that was Eric Stoltz, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. I think you're hysterical. You need a comedy channel too. Yeah, then that would mean I would have to just bring you to like every set that I did because I've heard your laugh. It's infectious. And so, yeah, I would need you to like just massage the crowd into laughing as well, because my material may not go over too well. Batman has, however, suffered hardships for the death of his parents at a young age. Batman wouldn't be Batman without that. There applies the same life with hardships and adversity. There we go. There we go. Caitlin Robinette, hey, I found him again. You got to subscribe and then hit all on the notifications. That way you always know where I'm at, Caitlin. How are you doing? I'll be in the front row cackling. That's what I need. That's exactly what I need. I need that cackle. And cackle, there's no other word to describe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would use that for a ringtone for sure. There are a few messages you've left for sure. Calisthenics says, duck guys. Caitlin says, hey, Tara, all the superheroes are orphans. Think about it. Ooh, overcoming. Yes, because Peter Parker, his Uncle Ben got killed, and not in the movie way. If you know the comics, he got killed under a bunch of bricks. Wasn't that? Yeah, he got killed by a bunch of bricks. Pain is coming. Uh-oh. Calisthenics, pain, 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 pain. I hear like 2001 with that. Pain is coming. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It's pain. Boom, 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 boom. And then just cut to Calisthenics pulling up in a tree. And I'm not kidding when I say that. The man is doing pull-ups in a tree. It's fantastic. Superhero movie, funny stuff. Yes. Yes, not the movie. Still longboarding, yes, and writing raps. I haven't done. I need to sit down with the pen. I need to get some bars going. I do need to get some bars going. Um, but I still have the stuff that I've been doing. There's some stuff that I don't even think I've released yet. There's still stuff that I haven't released. There's still some stuff, guys, on the VAJ channel, on the Vincent Alfonso Jamal channel. There's some stuff if you look in like the music section. There's some little snippets. They're like minute-long snippets of some songs. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns shot them. Don't let that man get by you. Don't sleep on him. actor, director, stuntman, producer, musician, restaurateur, all around just fantastic human. And that's me, brother. Spying. Uh-oh. What happened? Message retracted. What It's Like, Everlast, one of the few rap songs I enjoy if you consider it rap. Everlast was a rapper, for sure. I remember him with the Rhyme Syndicate. He used to rhyme with Ice-T like way back, way back. And then he kind of made that change. I don't know if I would consider that rap, but then again, I mean, what Beyonce did we call country. So we're mixing things now. Where's the person who was working, the other person who was working out with you? Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, he is getting ready to go for a walk on his channel. So you can see his comment right above your spying. Guys, if you haven't checked out Nathaniel J Burns, go to his channel, hit the subscribe. It feels good. It does. I did it. It feels real good. It feels real good. Go check it out. Go check out Mr. Burns' channel. Yes. Laura, the daffodil is the flower of the unrequited love. I did not know that. Spying, Nathaniel J. Burns is in the chat right now. In the building. Yes. Yeah, spying for sure. Go check him out. Laura, I have a thing with looking the meaning of stuff. It's a sickness. That is a beautiful thing to have. The curiosity. The curiosity. For the first time, I've invested in some expensive writing pens over those Bics. I enjoy writing now. Nice. Nice. Yeah, sometimes those little tools help. Just the little differences. Getting a little bit better grade of paper. I like writing better when I'm writing on like 2 sheets of paper because I don't like the hardness like of the surface. I like to feel that my pen is kind of soft. It's kind of like a literary posturepedic when I'm just writing. I like that soft feel. Pens are important. Both of me, I went for a walk earlier and came upon a stray dog. I wanted to take it, man, but the management found that would be not good for me. Yeah, maybe just try to find it a home. Try to find it a home. The astrology. The astrology talk has entered the chat, so I'll be doing me best Miss Cleo. Call me now for your free reading. Remember Miss Cleo, the psychic? Remember Sylvia Brown, the psychic? She says, okay, I will stop. Yes, call me now for your free reading. Miss Cleo, hey. Yes. Yes, yes. And Sylvia Brown, she was that psychic that would go on like the talk shows. I think she'd go on like Geraldo or something. My grandfather is a Cancer. All right. Cancers are the worst, and I'm not kidding. How do we know? Remember that Minnie May, Ms. Cleo? What was the eyebrow raise for? Did Miss Cleo raise her eyebrow? Did I raise my eyebrow? My eyebrow is always up. That is, I am in constant Steve Austin mode. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Jump in that tree slow motion. Remember that? What's my sign? You guys tell me. What is my sign? You get 3 guesses. No, you get 1 guess. You get 1 guess. I'll give you guys 1 guess. And I still may not tell you. Pisces, here to a T. Yeah. Stop sign, exactly. Exactly, the stop sign. Jay in the house. What's going on? Chanelka says, LOL, you still playing this game? This is not a game. I can't control Vince. He's breaking up. He's breaking up. Right? John knows exactly what that is. Yes. We have the technology to fix him. Oh, that was so awesome. Drew Moss in the house. What's going on, Drew? How you doing today? We're chilling. Big James says Capricorn. James, is that you? You're Capricorn? Hidden One says Taurus. Do. Jagathason says flex your body. My whole flex is just existing. That's a flex we should all have. So that is a flex. By moving our bodies, by embracing other people, helping other people, that is the flex. Just to show like muscular development is not a flex. Steve Austin, astronaut, a man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology to build the first bionic man. Yes. Drew, good to see you as well. How's your day going? Do you got anything planned for the holiday tomorrow? Do you work? What's going on in your life? Mohit, what's going on? Jack says 100-mile-per-hour speed sign limit. I'm feeling good, Drew. I'm feeling good. Having a good chat. Remind me of Shamar Moore. I used to get that all the time when I was younger. Man, did I get that. When I had shorter hair, no beard, I would get that, yes. You look like that guy in Young and the Restless. What was it, Malcolm? I used to get that all the time. Lee Majors, he was also in Big Valley. Yes, he was. And Fall Guy. I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Eastwood look so fine. All right. Excellent chat tonight. Great info. Heading over to finish this clutch install. Nice. John, thank you so much. Vince Neil or Vince McMahon? What are we talking about? I wouldn't want Vince Neil to run my business, but I also wouldn't want Vince McMahon to sing like 80s rock tunes. So what are we doing? How are we taking them? Just straight up? One or the other? Excited for NFL season. That's what's going on. Hey, South Florida in the house. What's going on? How are you doing, Zake? Zach Complex? How are you doing today? And we go live every day, South Florida, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time every morning. So it's probably about 8:15 your time. We do a workout. We do some jumping jacks, push-ups, squats. Then we have a chat with people from around the world, similar to like what we're doing now. So you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. In a fight one-on-one, I don't know. I mean, Vince McMahon is super old, and Vince Neil, I'm sure, is pretty just banged up. Boy, I think I might go with Vince McMahon. I think he might fight dirty enough. There might still be some of those steroids left in him. Drew says, I think he's a Sagittarius. Am I a Leo? Who do you have, Hirothami, in the fight? Who do you have? I used to live in Jacksonville when I was very young. Right on. Where are you living at now, Minnie May? I've probably asked this a few times over. My apologies. What fight? I'm so confused. Drew, I was asked if I would take Vince McMahon or Vince Neil in a fight. So the lead singer of Motley Crue and the owner of the WWF or WWE. Or maybe the former owner. I think he had to step down after he got in some trouble. Drew Moss, it's a theoretical fight. Yes. So that would be an interesting fight. I don't know if I'd want to see that. If it's coked up Vince Neil, then I'm going with Neil. Joey, I did a shoulder workout earlier. We did, it was 40 reps within the set. So I did 10 front raises, 10 overhead raises, 10 side raises, and 10 rear delts. Then I would rest worked on my nunchucks a little bit to keep my shoulders warm and the mobility, and we did 4 sets of that. So now we're just kind of chilling. Where are you coming to us from, Joey? How's your day going? Northern Virginia. All right. Vince Neil would probably be passed out from drugs in the corner of the ring. No hate, but I mean, I don't want to see that. I'm canceling the event for sure. Yeah, that would be interesting. Have you seen Vince McMahon lately? He looks like a cowboy corpse. Remember how they would just put like that crazy makeup and their face would look all just like shell shocked? That's how he's looking now. And then he has like that thin mustache. He looks like just the quintessential Snidely Whiplash. I'm like, dude, come on, Vince McMahon, that mustache. Tara, I want to learn English fluently like him so you can tell how by the way, I know English, but I'm not able to speak it well. That's okay. Your English is better than my everything else. Remember those cowboy corpses? Yeah, like in Tombstone when somebody died and they just like powder them like it was like you're antiquing somebody. It's like, I thought this was the Old West, not like Amadeus. Black Wolf Spider, what's going on in the house? Yokozuna was my favorite back in the day. Yes, R.I.P. for sure. And he was an actual sumo though, wasn't he? Because Yokozuna is like a title, if I'm not mistaken, like for being a superior, like top level sumo wrestler. Yes. Great movie, Bronx Tale. Black Wolf, we did a shoulder workout earlier, and so we've just been kind of chit-chatting since. So guys, if you want to see, an easy to follow workout, by all means, go and check out this live after it drops. Like I said, I wanted to be able to get to the park to do this, but we also had some other videos that I'm mixing here, actual videos. So there's going to be some content that's dropping. So the engagement with the channel has grown, like your comments, everything else. So that's really fantastic. There's more shorts coming out for sure, things that I post in the community. So I appreciate everybody kind of just being on board with helping build this up. No one can beat a coked up, intoxicated Vince Neil. Yeah, didn't he? Yeah, he bodied his friend doing that. Didn't he kill his friend in that car accident? Powder, making him look like... yes, exactly, yes. They just powder him, then put like 2 red circles for blush on the cheeks. Look more like a ventriloquist doll. Where's your best friend? He gets it in. Mr. Burns is in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Clapius Cheeksus. Nice. The Greek pornographer is in the house. Congratulations on discovering fire, bro. It'll surely change the world. Yes, the fire is within, and it has changed my world. So you are absolutely right, Clapius Cheekus. But that comment was all cheeks too. So there you go. Ironic how your name turned into the actual comment that you made. All cheeks. Make me feel like a punk for not working out today. Nah, just work out tomorrow. Look, not every day is made for every day. So do what you can. Do what you can. And make it a point to try to do it more frequently. But you'll get there, Kumsa. You will get there. Or not Kumsa, sorry. Mystic, you will get there. Black Wolf, that sounds cool. Like a cool movie. Want to look it up for sure. For sure. Am I vegan? I am not vegan. People should be timed out for saying Mike Tyson. He's the one that planted that Neanderthal spam on you. That is okay. That is okay. Jax's jaw will then start swinging, which will enter his already weathered voice, which is less than ideal. Now sounds like Bob Dylan, but on crack. If I ever watched SpongeBob, no, but my oldest used to watch it all the time. SpongeBob, SquarePants, or something like that. Joey, I'm your subscriber, just from a different profile. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much, Joey. Jay, got some push-ups in. That's what's going on. Black Wolf, today I done 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. Nice job. Nice job. And the guys, once you do like one set of that, the next time try 2. Just build slowly. Build slowly. It doesn't have to be next thing you're in the gym trying to lift, everything in it. Nope, just start slowly. If I ever seen a ghost, I've seen people that I knew in this physical world. They've come to me in dreams. Oh no, does that count? Or are you talking about something like a spirit, like physically, like just floating across, the living room or something? Mohit said, at Black Wolf, it is very easy, bro. Yes, for sure. So Mohit, support. You guys check each other out. Support each other. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? There you go. David Goggins. I don't know much about David Goggins. I know, like, of him. I know who he is. And I think that that's great for the people who can resonate with that. Like, we all have different people who can maybe motivate and inspire us. So for some people, it would have been Richard Simmons. Some people, it's going to be a David Goggins. It's going to be, he's dialing into a particular type. So I'm not mad at that. And when you are helping people better themselves, then I think that that's a cool thing. He saw a guy at a bus stop once. Yeah, I did. He may have been a ghost. He may have been a ghost. But I'm sure there are no ghosts. Did the ghost talk to you? That is what is a neuropathologist asked me when I said I saw a ghost. In my dreams, yeah, I think I did have conversations, but with one of them, it was a friend of mine that was killed, and I had like a seriously cold chill run through my room right before I got a call that had told me that he died. It was the middle of the night, and this cold gust came through the room, and then I got this call that said he had passed. So I didn't see anything, but I think I was visited for sure. Is there a problem? Like, what do they say if the ghost actually talked to you? Does that mean like you're heading out yourself? How many push-ups can I do? I don't know. Are you talking about like all at once? All right, Black Wolf, have a good night. Have a good night. We will see you in the morning. Good job on the push-ups, squats, and I think crunches was the other part. Any goals this September? Targeted goals. Getting the channel to grow a little bit more, finishing the projects that I'm working on, a few books that I'm trying to finish up. I also want to work on some things with Mr. Burns as far as putting some stuff to video and having some more production, better production value for you guys for sure. And then, yeah, I do have some personal projects as well that will definitely be happening. Am I going to shave soon? Shave what? How do you know I haven't shaved, Justin? You just might be looking at the part that's not shaved. How do you know I haven't shaved yet? And Tara got you up out of here. Tara got you up out of here. Is Arnold press a good exercise? I've never heard anything bad about it. I think that was just something specific for that he kind of came up with. Justin says, be nice, please. Be nice. Do. Well, you said be nice, but why was that question necessary? Mr. Vincent, don't get Shen started talking like that. Are sit-ups bad? I think if you're doing it like on a padded surface, but I know a lot of people that were in the military that had to do a lot of sit-ups on, like, I guess hard surfaces, and after a while that tailbone, lower lumbar off of like hard surfaces doing sit-ups was not good for their spine. You just thought it was a good question. I'm not being mean. I just asked, How do you know I wasn't already shaved? That wasn't being mean. And I guess my question would be is, if I shaved, how does that improve anybody else's life? How does that improve anybody else's life? Justin, where are you coming to us from? Hard on spine. Yes, it is. Tara says, oh, Justin, why does it matter to anyone else if he shaves? Yeah. I prefer to do sit-ups, standing up, knee raises. Yes. I would even go with from Spain. Welcome, Justin. I would also, to Mr. Burns' point, I would also do like hanging knee lifts if possible. Justin, no harm, no foul. We're not mad. And I wasn't being mean. It's just a question to a question. How are you doing, though, Justin? How are things in Spain? And what time is it? Don't you get bored with the same exercises? No, because the opposite could be true. Like, people can get bored by having too many other things. It's always nice, but then it's like, how about just some consistency and discipline and some structure into doing the same thing? Let's get better at that first. And I've been in a position where I physically wasn't able to even do the boring stuff, and I would have given, everything to be able to do it. So I appreciate it for what it serves. Riyadh, perfect body, perfect face. I don't know who that is. Vishal, what's going on? Tara, I'm originally from North Dakota. All right. Was it a sports injury? In a few different instances, it's been sports injuries. Some of it's just been like health things. So yeah, when you have things taken away that are even just the basics, like even just being able to go for a walk, how boring does that seem until you can't walk? And and it's just like, I would give anything to be able to walk right now. Riyadh says, it's you, silly. Oh, okay. Justin, early AM right now. It's going good. I've been having fiestas daily. Nice. Is there something going on in Spain to have the fiestas, or are you just having fiestas on your own? Snowman, what's going on? When you're healthy, you have 1,000 problems. When you're sick, you have one. Mr. Burns, yes. Guys, screenshot that if you haven't heard that before. Hidden one. I was in North Dakota. It was the worst time. Tara's been all over the place. My longest job, 41 years, was in acute rehab, but worked a lot of other jobs around it. Every day above ground is a blessing, for sure. Absolutely it is, and that's the importance of recognizing that. So it's a great question, though, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that do get bored with doing the same exercises, but I think when you're dialed in to understand what it's doing for you, then you may appreciate it more. So I appreciate the ability to get up, do jumping jacks, push-ups, and squats every day. I absolutely appreciate that, because I also know what I'm going to do. I don't have to search and think like, what's the newest, latest, greatest that I can do. Justin lives in Barcelona, so there's pretty much a party going on somewhere. Nice. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? How are you doing? Where are you coming to us from? Ryan, I feel like I've seen the name, but forgive me if you've already been here. Justin, are you born in Spain, or are you just traveling through Spain? No exercise is boring. It's a blessing to be able to do any. There you go. Hidden, Tara, I did not like North Dakota, so after high school I ended up hallucinating in Dinkytown. I don't know what that means. Hallucinating in Dinkytown. Yeah, and the reason, like, even with when I would train people, they would come to me like, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? It's like, nope, we're gonna stick with the boring stuff. We're doing bread and beans, because that's gonna sustain us. When you start bringing in like a lot of other things that are kind of fly-by-nightish just to try it, it can derail your progress. If you need certain results, we're gonna do certain things. Yeah, I've been here a few times. I'm from Buffalo. There we go. But live in Orlando. Okay, you were down there. My brother's in Orlando. Make with Mike is in Orlando as well. So you already know the drill as far as our lives in the mornings, going 5:15. Entomology, word meaning bro. I tried learning that from Jordan Maxwell. I don't know who Jordan Maxwell is. Mohit says, yes, I saw many people, they got a face glow up. What is a face glow up after 3-4 years workout? They named a town Dinky Town. Okay. Red beans and bologna. Yep. Yep. You know those ones, those meals. Justin says, Tara, we do it. It depends on what work you do, but siesta start depending on your job, 1 to 5. Nice. Doing the same or similar exercise regularly allows for progressive overload and for dialing in form, thereby maximizing the movement's potential. Yep. One of the things I appreciate about Mr. Vincent is how he can say no and set boundaries unapologetically. Yep. I will say I love no feels good. Feels good. No feels real good. It does. But not because we're trying to deny other people something, but because we're allowing something for ourselves. That freedom to not have to feel like we are indebted to people, obligated, or we're under some sort of debt to them, to just do it. So, yes, do we want to say yes to some things? Sure. But don't be hesitant to use that no. No is not a negative word. It's very, very positive. Snowman says, please come home. Was born there but traveled to Los Angeles back and forth to see family. All right. I need red beans and bologna. Early bird catches the worm. Yep. Siestas are the bomb. Absolutely. Snowman, Mr. Vince, so disciplined. Thank you so much. I try, and we do a little better every day. When you say yes, you say no to many other things. There we go. Atla, bro, are you from San Francisco? You have that accent. Really? No, I'm not. I've never even been to San Francisco. What's going, Atla? Are you in San Francisco? Is that where you're from? Bay Area? And welcome to the chat. Forgive my manners. Forgive my manners. Ah, the old bologna bacon, cheapest foods growing up. Yes, put it on the stove. Fried up some bologna. I'm drinking Diet Coke because I'm healthy. Justin, there you go. Did you know aerobic exercise significantly boosts brain health by increasing, what do we got? Blood flow and oxygen to the brain. Yes, good bit of knowledge. Thank you for dropping that in. Justin, I'm coming to live with you. I'll sleep on your couch. Hidden says, what accent? Laura says, you need to come to San Francisco. Hirothami, Vince, another reason I decided to give money to my mother and sisters was because my niece texted me asking if I was going to help get her dad out of jail. Ah, man. Oh, you're from H-Town. You're in Houston. Okay. Well, we go live 5:15 Mountain Standard Time every day. Today was day 182 straight days of at least 100 push-ups, Atlas. So you are more than welcome to join, subscribe to the channel, join the workouts, and have a good time chatting with people from around the world. Kind of like what we're doing right now. Sounds kind of like Bob Saget in Full House almost. I do? I sound like Bob Saget? Any truckers in the chat? Johnny, normally we have Robert the trucker. He's been doing his workouts on the road as well. Hirothami, you have a good heart. That sounds like an emotional manipulation, though. Yes, Justin. No problem. Just work on your Spanish. Okay. Work on our Spanish. Is that different? Is the Spanish different there than, say, like Spanish from Mexico? How different is that? Is this a cooking channel? No, but sometimes there's food on here, and we do get cooking when we're doing Mike Tyson's, when we're doing our push-ups, jumping jacks, squats, all that stuff. So we do get cooking, but not necessarily about food, about cooking life. Atla liked and subbed. Okay, thank you so much, Atla. Johnny Ruse, I haven't seen Robert here tonight, but he's a trucker. Absolutely. Yes, Robert is good stuff in the chat. Good stuff in the chat. All right, I think I got one for you. Best 80s TV dad. Ooh, I don't know. Who do we have? Homer Simpson was in the 80s, late 80s. Al Bundy was late 80s. What about uh, the father, Dolph? What was his name? Dolph something from Give Me a Break. What about the guy who adopted Arnold and Willis? Man, a lot of 80s dads. Who's the boss? Bill Cosby. See What the Rock's Cooking. Tony Maselli. Yes, who's the boss? Bill Cosby. Oh, man. What's his name, too? Alan Thicke. He was an 80s dad. Okay. Tony Danza. Yes. Who's the boss? Oh. I'm cooking a Hot Pocket. Good protein. Yikes. Hot Pocket. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in forever, and kind of grateful for that. Not mad that you're eating a Hot Pocket, but Jack Arnold or Al Bundy? Mr. Rogers? Was Mr. Rogers an 80s dad? Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Fuller's Day Off? Who else? Who are some other 80s dads? You even it out with the Diet Coke. You're evening it out all right. You are going to be very even. That flat. Mr. Rogers, just a father figure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying the hot challenge. What is the hot challenge? Yeah, the dad in Ferris Bueller, he was just kind of like, he always seemed like he was just in a fog. He definitely had that foggy feel. Chanelica loving the angle. Just Chanelica pulled a Linja. I had no idea she was still here, and she popped up like Jason Voorhees. It's like, and it's too late. They're like Bobby Brown. John Goodman, yeah, for sure. Home Improvement, I think, was 80s, yeah. The parents of Ferris Bueller didn't know what the heck was going on, right. I like some old Bobby Brown stuff, yeah. Schnoka says, wow, Vince. Roseanne. Yeah, what other... There had to be some other 80s shows. And I can't think of the name of the father in Different Strokes. What was his name? I know the actor, Conrad Bain. How do I know that, but I don't know the father's name? The dad from Webster. That's, that was the football player, wasn't it? Alex Karras? Alex Karras? That was that guy. Justin having a White Claw after the Diet Coke with the Hot Pocket. All right. Mohammed, welcome. How are you doing from Iran? Good morning. Good morning. The 80s began making dads look weak. I agree. I've talked about this before, that there's been a campaign. It's not just TV. Not just TV shows, but look at commercials as well. Fathers get depicted as like bumbling idiots. That guy outside while the mother's, I don't know, washing the windows and with the product, and he's outside poking a beehive with a stick. Like, stop it. Minnie wanted Married with Children off the air. Lynn just says, enjoy one for me. I don't really drink alcohol, but I used to. It can be nice. Yeah, for some hard work, for sure. There's nothing for me, like, there's just nothing like a cold beer. Like, super cold beer. Hidden when he is in his birthday suit. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. The Waldens had strong men. This is a movie about Clark Griswold. Oh man, yes, those were great movies. The first one, Vacation, was fantastic. First one was fantastic. In Minnesota, men aren't expected to do anything. It's pretty ridiculous. They work, then come home and do nothing. Interesting. John Ritter. He was Jack Tripper in the 70s. Who was he a father to in the 80s? Chanelica says, damn close. Today's your real B-Day? No, today's not my birthday. They're saying I'm in my birthday suit because I look nude because you can't see my shorts. Can't see my shorts, so they're being naughty. What's that song? Nasty Girl. I've been a nasty girl. Chevy Chase, yeah, he was hilarious. Ted Lawson from Small Wonder. Oh, good one, good one. Who was the dad in the Wonder Years? The dad in the Wonder Years. He was an old school dad, but that was also set in a different time. That was supposed to be in the '60s. Vanity Six, that was the original Nasty Girl, and then there's that remake. I've been a nasty girl. Chanelica gonna pass out for nosebleed. Snowman says yes. Jack Arnold. There we go. I know there's a few others because remember that? You remember the show Jason Bateman had? It's Your Move. And then Silver Spoons. Silver Spoons was another one. Fred Savage was the kid. Yeah. I don't know remix. Poor Lisa is missing it. Somebody wake her up. Somebody ring Big Ben. Somebody ring Lisa's flat. Silver Bullet. Ricky Stratton on Silver Spoons. Who was the dad? Justin says I'm drunk. Uh-oh, we're gonna get drunk messaging. Yeah. Uh-oh. We're getting... I know. Yeah, he had... shouldn't have the Hot Pocket soaked up the White Claw? I mean, I can't talk. I can't even have children's Motrin, and I'm on the floor. But... Ricky Schroeder. Ricky Schroeder was... that was Silver Spoons. And then Jason Bateman had that show. That kid's been acting forever. I think he was before his sister Justine. I think he made it before Justine. Harry and the Hendersons. What time is it in Spain, Justin? He doesn't know. He's drunk. He doesn't know. To him, it's White Claw o'clock. White Claw 30. Michael Hogan from the Hogan family. He was a pilot. What show was that? 4:20 a.m. Had pasta for dinner. Sunday is my big meal day. Really loved it. Love that you got that in, Linja. Love that you got that in. The Hogans. I don't remember the show The Hogans in the 80s. Family Matters. Oh, we completely overlooked Family Matters. I love White Claws. I'm going to have another. Man, go to bed. Go to bed. They're going to be delivering newspapers to your house pretty soon. He's out here having Hot Pockets and White Claws. Just kidding, Justin. Live your best life, man. Justin drinks some more. That's like just another thing. Cookies and cream, Hot Pockets and White Claws. Oh, the Hogan family. Okay, was that from It's Your Move? I didn't even know the name of the family. White Claws are strong. Crazy or Lust, where are you coming to us from? Just popping up in the chat. I have a hot dog too. Okay. Hot dog, Hot Pockets, White Claw, and Diet Coke. Whoo! Put that in a blender and drink it. Did you imagine that smoothie?
Tara says, but did I just remember we have chocolate pie in the freezer? And she's singing it. Uh-oh. What are White Claws? It's some alcoholic drink, I guess. Vegan hot dogs rock. If you haven't tried them, red alert, do it. Aoife and I would get like those kind of vegan sausages and stuff like that. Good stuff. I drink Diet Coke to heal my pocket. To heal your hangover? Oh, to heal your hangover. Got it. Don't judge me, but also eat a hot pocket. He started something. Look what you did, Justin. You started other people eating hot pockets. Laura, they're like a low-calorie alcoholic beverage. Justin, oh no. Tara, keep that temptation off me. There we go. I was thinking a pastry like a bear claw. Yes. It comes from the polar bear. That's why it's white. It's a polar bear claw. The diarrhea pocket. Yes, Jim Gaffigan. Remember that? Diarrhea pocket. Ow, my back hurts. How many inches are the biceps? I have no idea, Atla. I do not measure body parts. Chanelica, Tara, behave. For real, Ninja, I'm on the low. Oxytocin today, and it's mournfully calling my name. Look at those. Look at those beautiful emojis from Linja. You drink like a man. White Claws. Alcohol seltzer. Low carb. I lost them love handles. I cannot go back. Exactly. Shunning cravings. Chanelica, you knew. You already knew. Venture posing like Rod Tidwell from Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. Show me the money. Rod Tidwell. That's awesome. Great reference. Great reference. I'm chilling because normally, so I'm leaning on this medicine ball, but you guys know, what would normally be coming in the morning when I start to hit that thriller lean. Let's get that music queued up. I gotta set this right here. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I'm still working on getting that tiger blanket. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that thrilling. You know when it's coming. So if I start leaning on anything, it's a problem. But right now, I'm gonna give you guys this 1980s R&B classic. You wear 80s shorts, those old school Dove ones that with the split up the side that it was meant for like running. I would cop a pair. Give me some of those Richard Simmons shorts. I will rock those out. Rock those out. I'm just not doing any high leg kicks or stuff like that. We may have a whole different live going on with that. Chanel says, "Oh my God, I'm losing it." Dun, 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 dun. Justin, whatever shorts he wears looks amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got to find some of those. Or remember, what were the terry cloth shorts? Oh, I got to get some terry cloth shorts. Yes, I got to get some terry cloth shorts. Terry cloth, anything. Why did that feel so good? And why did we stop making it? Oh my goodness. Dancing to the oldies. Yes, Laura, getting in the exercise. Shen is losing it. Tara's mopping her brow saying you're doing so good. Like she's a midwife. Like she is her doula. Just working her through this. Tara says, Mr. Vincent, you're killing it. I'm just leaning. I lean like this every day. Maybe it's the lighting. Is it the dramatic lighting? Spotlight. Stop. Is it that? Anthony says, show it. Show what? What are we showing? Show and tell? I fell down getting my DoorDash order. Stop. Put the White Claws down, sir. Tara, my girl, my temperature is rising. My temperature. It sounds like Marvin Gaye lyrics. Linja, don't mind them. Don't mind them. Time them both out while we're at it, Linja. Greetings from Jamaica. What's going on, Nikoi? Wagwan. Shen, you're encouraging questions like that. Shame. See, there you go. I'm at work. That's the only thing that's saving me.
Ah, said I don't know if I can help you. I'm having a hard time over here thinking about the terry cloth booty shorts. Weren't they? Oh man, terry cloth. Terry cloth booty shorts. Yes, gotta get some. Let these chicken sticks just hang out of those. Yes, in all my glory. Wake up, wake up. Yes, yes. Laura knows. Craig, what's going on? How you doing, Craig? Big up, big up. Justin, I ordered a pizza. Justin, you're going to town. For ultimate events, there are two rules for having a good time. Rule number one, never run out of Colt 45. Rule number two is to never forget rule number one. Yes, rule number three is you got to have that Billy D mustache too when you're drinking your Colt 45. That Billy D Williams. Colt 45 was my original jam for sure. Some jerk dedicated that song to me a long time ago. Luis Alberto Gonzalez says hola to the eggplant and waving. He switched angles, I can see. There we go. I'm on the lean, Caitlin. This is the thriller lean. When we get to this point in time that we're winding down. We need matching shorts. Yeah, it turns into a who wore it better. And with those ham stocks that Mr. Burns has, those plant-based quadzillas, I think I'm losing. I put fake toilet paper in the bathroom at work. That's wild, Justin. That is wild. I don't even, like, what is fake toilet paper? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Billy D was a legend. We all wanted to party like Billy. Absolutely. Yep, and that's how they got us going on drinking, smoking. Like they would bring out your favorite celebrity, and oh, I want to be like them. And they're smoking and drinking. It doesn't rip or tear. That's crazy. That's wild behavior, Justin. For real, fake toilet paper would be 10 times the cost of actual toilet paper. Yeah. That's pretty shiny at Justin Quinton, says Nathaniel J Burns. That's like, it's ironic, but it's also true. Like, I would be, yeah. Don't let me find out it's you. Don't let me find out it's you. Yes, exactly. Nice pun for sure. Indeed, indeed. Toadfish. Dude, you are clearly the Black Tarzan. Dude is ripped. Thank you so much. How you doing today? Where are you coming to us from? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Impact. We normally do like a workout every morning, and we did a little bit of one this afternoon. Then we just chat with awesome people from around the world, so we'd love to have you. Justin says, you're the villain. Yeah, that is villainous, man. That is, whew. Nope, nope. Let me find out it's you. I'm going to tear your shirt off you and use it for the toilet paper. You're not having me stalled out in a stall all morning, getting yelled at by the supervisor because there's no Charmin. You were wild for that one. Am I mixed? I have a diverse background for sure, Miss Laura. Vince, my uncle used to drink Colt 45 until he got shot by one. That's like a bar. That's like bars. Is that like a Johnny Cash song, or is that like some rappers wrote that? Because I'm not kidding. That's fantastic. There's so much irony to that. There's so much irony to that. I love that. And I hope that he, survived. I mean, but that's crazy. From down under Australia. Nice. What part of Australia, Toadfish? Are you going to smear melted chocolate on the handles next, Justin? Yeah, that's wild behavior, Justin. Tara is not into the pranks. Yeah, man, yeah. Justin said Linja may be a good idea. Man, if you don't stop. Okay, you're in Perth. Okay, my sister-in-law, she's from Victoria, if I'm saying it. Is it Victoria? I'm not sure if that's Western, Northern, Eastern, Southern, but I had to ask her the other day. I knew she was from Australia, but wasn't sure exactly what part. I have heard of Perth, though. I've had some friends in Perth. My daughter is biracial, but people never guess I am her mom. Nice. My uncle used to drink Mad Dog until he ran into one. That sounds like a Jim Croce line. That's like a bad Leroy Brown sort of line. Do you believe in karma? I think that life has a way of sometimes giving us things that we may deserve or may not deserve. I think that it happens. That's down south. Okay. You say it well. Cool. Thank you so much. Trying to work on that. Trying to work on like being able to chat with people from around the world. Melbourne is in Victoria. Oh, okay. So is that like Victoria's like a state and Melbourne's a city? Because I never know how that works in other places, man. I'm so geographically illiterate. They didn't teach us anything else. It was like, here's 50 states, and then there's a bunch of water. Okay, cool. Well, Tubfish, we go live every morning, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. I think that's later at night for you, but we go live in the mornings and in the afternoons at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So we always enjoy having good people in the chat, whether you like exercising or you want to follow the exercises or just hang out and chat with people. We would love to have you. Your grandson looks like you. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. The lineage carries on. Justin placed a donut on each car. There's 50 states and there's a bunch of water. U.S. educational system. Exactly. With the exception of, hey, there were some people who bombed Pearl Harbor and there was this mean guy in Germany. Other than that, we don't hear much. We don't hear much. Vince, back in 91, I wanted to be Nino Brown. Oh, man. Man. Living in the city. Great film. No worries, I subscribed. I'll drop back in. You're a cool guy, down to earth. We need more people like you. World love. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Appreciate having you here. Am I a sub or dom? I am neither. I'm just me. I am me. But you can sub. You can sub here for sure. You can subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. Lisa says, hey, good evening. Lisa in the chat. Somebody cue up the Fergie. Bum, bum. How come every time you go down like London, London, London? All right, Lisa, how you doing? How was work? Oh, you didn't have work today, did you? Still subbing 20 push-ups. We can do that. How many? I know they did mention you, Lisa, earlier. They were mentioning you hard earlier. They're trying to get all the girls. They're trying to get the whole bachelorette party together. So here you are. Here you are. Snowman, you doing 20 push-ups? All right, guys, no more inappropriateness or mom goes to bed. Do you do prank calls? No, man, that's like some old Jerky Boy stuff. Those were amazing. Didn't you look amazing in this scene? In this scene? Like we're like we're shooting something? There we go. I ordered 5 charging cables today on Amazon. We'll see how long it takes for my kids to break and lose them. Vincent, bro, your hair is fire right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blazing 420, what's going on? I'm jelly a little. I appreciate that. Sometimes the tumbleweed actually looks all right. I got to run. Laura, have a fantastic night. Thank you so much. All right, Snowman. If we're doing push-ups for sure. Okay. Trying to be Dirk Diggler. The wrestler or Or was that from the movie? Samira, I don't know what that means, what I'm supposed to do. Blazing, I'm doing fantastic. We're having this amazing chat with folks. Guys, we're 2 away from 60. I don't even look at like the numbers anymore. I just enjoy what we're doing. But Snowman, you have certainly subbed before. I think somebody else subbed, Linge, and he was asking if we're still doing the push-ups. Lisa says, hey, I'm good. Yes, I had work. Can't sleep. It's 3:30 a.m. I was going to say, why are you up like early? But glad you are here. Justin, I eat Subway because I'm healthy. Okay. I just heard Hot Pocket. I heard a whole pizza. I've heard White Claw. I've heard a bunch of different things. I think we did have some push-ups though. Somebody else subscribed. Let me scroll back and see. And if we got to knock out some push-ups, let's knock them out. Knock them out the blocks, Rick. Knock them out the blocks, Rick. I want to say that there's probably like 2 people. Tara woke me. I said somebody ring Lisa's flat. I did say that. All right, Jacqueline, have a good night. Dude, nah, you're good. There's definitely people that do that. It was my bad. Do it slow. You sound like that recording Arnold Schwarzenegger had when Jamie Lee Curtis was stripping in True Lies. Do it slow. With the French accent. HF donated 0.1 for time wasted. Well, that's your life. That's what you get for clicking on a thumbnail where you saw nipples with no face. Gotcha. So we're going to make more than 0.0 cent for your time wasted. All right, we got push-ups. Let me get to it. I'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, but look at it's dark out. So let's get to this in just a moment. All right. Let's get these push-ups in. Where's my water? What did I do with my water? All right. Never mind. I guess I won't have any water. All right. Are we ready? And let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. We're just basically doing anonymous subscription push-ups. There I is. Yes, there I am. Thank you guys for hanging out and waiting. All right. All right, I feel it. I think it's because we did shoulders earlier. Lisa, we did a workout earlier, did some shoulders. So it might interest you to watch it back just so you can see what we did. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. I'm going to take longer breaks here because we don't actually have names. We're still going raving. How's the family? How's everybody doing? Jay, Lindsay, I feel I just had to spend $50 for a cut and shave. I'm begrudgingly going to sleep. Peace out, everyone. Jay, have a fantastic night. And
Rest well with that finely manicured head. Justin says, Linda, where are you from? Raven, great to hear. Great to hear. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for jumping in. Jay begrudgingly going to bed. I can see him like that slow walk down the hall, like when you're 4 years old and your parents tell you to go to bed. Samira says, yeah, say it 3 times. Because every app says it differently since I'm learning English. Okay, worth. Worth. Or worth. Hopefully that helps. All right. Lisa, I'll catch up in the morning. I sent an email today. I did not get it. I've been looking. I've been like, what do they call it? Like the widow's peak, like looking, waiting for somebody to return from sea. You're very welcome. Yeah, no worries, Lisa. Just lay in bed, relax. We're just doing push-ups here. Nothing unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by you. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right, I'm not sure how many sets. I think I saw at least 3 people. So that puts me at 60. And I can't stand that, so we'll probably just do 100. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Lisa, I need to try to sleep. I'm home tomorrow. I'll watch live. I sent to the athletic email. Okay, no worries. I will keep an eye out for it. I will keep an eye out for it. I'll have a look tomorrow, see what I've done wrong. Nothing wrong with it. It's all a learning process. We're all just learning. Chanelica says, yes, Vince. Bang. Justin says, Linja, Spain, but I visit Los Angeles a lot for family. Nice. Justin has subscribed. Okay, well, we got push-ups for Justin then. He's got 20 push-ups. He's got 20 push-ups. He's got 20 push-ups because Justin from Spain, who eats Hot Pockets and orders pizzas and falls down after a White Claw and Diet Coke, has subscribed. Lisa, good night, good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love that people are dropping in even with insomnia. Indeed, indeed. All right, Justin, I got 20 push-ups. Too drunk to do push-ups. You don't have to. I got them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. Hey, we're at 60 likes too. How cool is that? We're at 60 likes. All right, guys. So, Blossom, what's going on? What is going on? So, guys, Mr. Burns has just gone live. I got a notification, so I'm going to finish these last 2 sets. Then I'm going to jump off so anybody who wants to go support him can go and check out his channel, okay? So make sure you give up some love. You do drunk push-ups, sir. Well, you're drunk. I'm doing the push-ups. But I don't think I've ever done a drunk push-up. That might be a video for another time. Well, thank you, Miss Chanelica. You always put a smile on my face as well. Song in my heart. Appreciate that. Tara says, good night, everyone. Yes, so Tara and Linja also moderate on Mr. Burns' channel, so if anybody's jumping off to go support him or go help him out, that would be awesome. Blossom says, my mom is also subscribed to your channel now. Hello, Mom, and thank you so much. Justin, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Chanelica is taken off. Chanelica, have a good night. Blossom, what channel is your mother under? What channel is your mother under? So we can say hello when we see her. And did she just subscribe? Because I have 2 more sets, and I would certainly do the next set of push-ups for her subscription. Samira, we always say that we are ageless. Don't worry about a number. If you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? So that's what I like to go with. Chanelka says, I'm not leaving till you do. You are loyal to the soil. Make me feel royal. And don't put in a line about oil. Oh, don't get me started. Blossom, I don't know why I usually don't check her phone. That's okay. That's okay. Did she subscribe today, or do you know when she subscribed, Blossom? I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm just trying to get it in order. I'm trying to get myself together. Yeah, you like those bars? Oh, goodness. Bars over here. All right. I'm waiting to see if Blossom's mother has subscribed today. She said she subscribed yesterday. Well, let's knock out 20 for her just in case. How about that? These are for your mom. Tell her we said thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So we're at 80. I'm going to knock out one more set. Yes, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Chanelka, you just made my night. Have you ever slipped on a banana peel? No, because I don't just leave banana peels haphazardly on the floor. Caitlin, most I could do like 10. That is okay. Her older me said, God bless you. Thank you so much. You as well. Snowman is at 60. Chanelico, one more set. Here we go. Caitlin, are you joining the morning workouts at all? And did you subscribe? You said you found us again. Did you subscribe this evening? Nathaniel, what's going on? Lynn just said, nope, slipped on dog water bowl, ankles sprained so badly. Yikes. Ninja Ninja is drunk too. Snowman, that was 60 push-ups. I mean, nice job. Nice job. Keep it coming. We're going to go to 100. I'm trying to find out if Caitlin Robinette had subscribed today or it's already subscribed before. I accidentally stepped on a skating board and I fell. Yikes. JC, what's going on? Okay, I'm glad that wasn't tonight. Glad that was not tonight. I got four marked down. I only did 60. I thought I did 4 sets. Nathaniel, can't do normal push-ups. Doesn't feel the same as with weighted. Do what you got to do, man, for sure. I live in Iran, says Samira. Okay, every day our water and electricity are cut off. Poverty is rampant. Appreciate your life and be grateful to God. Thank you so much. This reminds me of Muhammad, who is in Gaza. Gives us a lot of that as well. Have you ever made a doo-doo in your pants? Probably when I was young enough for somebody else to clean it up. But I don't think that's like a normal thing as we get older. Well, I shouldn't say that, but for most people, no, not in good health. All right, Snowman says I only did 60. There you go, sharded. There, that is a watermelon. That is a half a watermelon. That's empty. That is. I I'll leave my watermelon rinds outside and dehydrate them because it's so hot. It only takes like a day, and it's like a shrinky dink. It'll like curl up. It's almost like a gourd almost. Justin, you got problems. Well, yeah, hot pockets and drunkenness will do that. Snowman, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah, right here. Right here. That is watermelon. That is an empty watermelon. Candy C. Well, hopefully it doesn't smell too bad. The brown thing next to it, right here. That's an exercise ball. Lynn just says, gentlemen, face palm. What's that face behind it? All right. Looks like it has two eyes. Candy CX, what's going on? He typed that on my phone as a prank. Okay. What's going on? How you doing? Justin, I fart in the elevator before I get off on the floor with people inside. If you did that, I would pull you back in, gut punch you, and then step off and let you breathe in your own. Breathe in your own air. Looks like the face behind the watermelon. The face behind the watermelon. Now, if you guys see it above the fence, let me know, because that means somebody's like looking over. Then we got a different set of circumstances. That's hilarious. It looks like a face. All right. Let me get to another set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can't believe it. You told me that in Nathaniel's chat once, but I didn't realize you had a behavior pattern of this. Uh-oh. Samira, all right. Justin just trying to impress. All right. Justin, are you in school out there? You going to college or just working? What's going on? What's going on in Spain in Justin's world? Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it. Maybe you guys have a better view than I do, so I guess I can kind of see that it looks a little bit like a little bald face or something. Lay, Cheyenne. Where are you coming to us from, Lay? The name sounds familiar, but I would prefer to like know where you're coming from and get reintroduced. What is going on and how are you doing? Alabama. All right, all right. Justin is just working right now. Got this new part-time job as a male stripper. There you go. Lay, we are chatting with Nathaniel, and Justin is drunk in Spain. How are you doing? What's going on in Alabama? How was your weekend? Any plans for Labor Day tomorrow? Minnie May says the baby is finally asleep. I'm probably going to bed soon too. Absolutely. As I know how that works as a parent with a baby, as soon as you get that baby to sleep, you got to get some sleep too, because there is no guarantees on that game. I completely know it inside and out. Had my girls as as the only parent. I get that. So hopefully, if you got some rest, that's for sure. What am I doing for Labor Day? I'm just going to be hanging out. I don't got anything special. We'll do the live tomorrow. May do the live tomorrow evening as well. But I'm still just going to keep working on the projects that I'm trying to work on, trying to chip into those a little bit. We may do like a brunch, make brunch tomorrow as well. What do you got planned, Chanelica? Nothing? Any cookouts or anything, or are you off work, or do you work? Lay, I'm in the Southwest. I'm in the Southwest U.S. Nathaniel, tortillas and guacamole are the best. Snowman called hard bodies down south. I do not eat hot dogs. No. Nope. Maybe in Spain they're made differently or something. I don't know, but no, I don't eat hot dogs. Nothing. Home Alone don't work. Anything with your son? Anything going on with the son? Just family time? Snowman says male strippers, that is, are called hard bodies. Got it. Linda taking pups to the park, work out with Mike and Snazzy, and then we're going for a barbecue for lunch. Then dinner at Yvette's. Who's our friend's dad. Nice. Nice. That's a good way to spend the day. Enjoy it in observation, understanding like what Labor Day means, and yes, enjoy the most. Indeed. Well, I'm going to finish one more set, then we're going to get up out of here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. That was the 100. That was the 100. I do enjoy pizza. Family going out of town. I didn't want to go. Understood. Hit 30 for last set. Spencer in the chat. Yo, Spencer, what's going on? Spencer just finished 100 push-ups. We had our shoulder routine earlier, so we were just enjoying the day. All pizza diet. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't imagine that. You look tired, sir, and you need to stop now. I think that's your drunkenness. I think that's the drunkenness. But I appreciate the sentiments. I appreciate people looking out. So don't get me wrong. It is definitely appreciated. And we're going to be back at it tomorrow morning, 5:15. So I don't know what time that is in Spain, Justin. But Lynn just says, Justin, you're drunk. How can you tell? Yeah. Spencer, nice job. But we are going live tomorrow morning, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So it's been a good chat. Nathaniel, all fruits plus beef diet. I guess I could see that on a skewer maybe. Like beef, an apple, and tomato or something. I don't know. That's an interesting combo. I knew a guy in college that had an all fried chicken diet. The guy nearly died from it. Eat diverse food. I can believe that. When I was younger, I used to work at the mall, and I would go there, and every day I would go get like an Indian fry bread. I loved Indian fry bread. And then one day, it felt like somebody just punched me right in the chest, like one hard time. And I was like, and instinctively I was just like, oh, I gotta stop eating this. I gotta stop eating this. And so, yeah, I haven't had Indian fry bread. That freaked me out for quite some time. And I was young, too. He was too chicken to die. He was too fried chicken to die. Snowman, all tuna with rice mixed diet. Nice. Justin, fried chicken is good eating. Spencer, the guy was on dialysis and did not stop. That's wild. So he didn't even get the message. Wow. Oh, gross, Kevin. No, it was the guy who duked himself at Target. uh, was it Craig Snazzy? Uh, who duked himself? Yes, it was Craig. Just putting him out in the chat. That's awesome. Just putting him out in the chat. Of course you have a headache. You've been eating crazy and drinking weird stuff. Of course you have a headache. That's amazing. Somebody duked himself at Target. I love that. I love that. All right. I'm leaning again. I'm leaning. So Snazzy, you suck. Oh, what's he eating? What is Snazzy having? He's the cashier hand work. Yes, that's even better. That's even better. Linja needs some chicken. Justin, do you like my questions? Yeah, you got good stuff, man. You got good stuff. Golden kiwi with yogurt, so jelly. Oh, nice. That sounds great. That does sound great. He texted me after it happened and asked me what to do. Oh, man. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. That and to be somebody's like confidant in that matter, in that thing, like, it's fantastic. Then stayed at work for hours covered in nope. Go to the bathroom and his boss wouldn't let him? Oh, no way. Would you get mad if I threw water balloons at you? Yeah, I'm not going to get mad, but I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Like, let's not do that. Ginger lemon tea when waking up. There we go. Oh, my goodness. How does your boss not let you? You're smeared in feces. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way. I think at that point you just double down and let it all out, and then the customers are going to have to complain. Like, you've already started the process. Oh, he didn't tell him why. No, you got, yeah. Yeah, I think you just fill the diaper at that point. You just fill the diaper, and there you go. Look at Connor. Look at Connor coming to us from the old chat. There we go. Take that with you, Connor. Linja is quick on it. My boss at work makes me bow to him. Well, I mean, if it's a strip club, yeah, probably. I could see that. If you don't have the house money. Vaughn Grace, shout out. Okay. Where are you coming to us from, Vaughn? JMJ says, you're just gorgeous. I had to say that. Thank you so much. Where are you coming to us from? Chanelica. There we go. Vaughn Gray from Earth. I like that. We share the same inhabited space. Welcome, welcome. Jam in Fort Worth, Texas. Nice. What's going on, Daniel? Oh, here. See, look, we got another one. It's the same person, but it's just with a different account. Same person, different account. That is all that comes down to. Yes, paint me like one of your French whores. Here we go. Here's the third one. Here we go. There we go. Never fails. It happened the other day as well. It comes in threes. Comes in threes. Somebody's got three different channels, maybe even more. But that happened to me the other day. Yeah, we got a big Big old bag. Here we go again. Breton. Yep, we got another one. Boom. Keeps you strong for sure. All right. Trollo cereal, exactly. Yep. Guys obsessed, I think you have a stalker. Yeah, I've always said when it comes to stuff like that, people are either intimidated or infatuated. It's one of the two. They either want to F you or fight you. One of the two when it comes to stuff like that. And when people are confused like that, all they can do is just haywire to something like racism. So it is what it is. It is obnoxious. It is weak. But here's the thing. Again, we can all take comfort knowing that these are the type of cowards that aren't going to say anything to you. Not for a second. It's infatuation for me. Fair enough. Fair play, Chanelica. Lack of connection to life in the world. Yep. Nathaniel gets best chat joke award. I missed it. I got to come out of my lean. I shall defend your honor. Sounds like Peter Cetera in one of those Karate Kid songs. I am a man who will fight for your honor. What was that, Glory of Love? Who likes mini wheats? Snowman says, Daniel, no bueno. Exactly. Spencer, paint me like the French girl pose. Yes. Vaughn Gray says, that's not where I'm from. I'm just here now. I think that's probably all of us, man. Justin says, I can make 30-minute brownies in 15 minutes. Nice. Don't push too hard. Make sure you clean up after yourself. Thank you so much, Justin. Nope, sure. Only one, a bunch of scary cereal. Yep. Showspeed says, Marcelo, Justin, I got fired from a job for turning off the lights on someone in the bathroom. You should have been, man. You should have been. You got to stop that. You might get your lights turned out, for real. Let me find out you're doing stuff like that to me. I'm going to turn your lights out. You're going to wake up in a stall. Nope. Stop being the prankster, man. Come up with some non-harmful pranks. You never know what that means for somebody. Never know what you're going to do to somebody. And I like Justin. It's kind of like lighthearted trolling. I like that. Snowman closes curtains for sure. Yeah. Muhammad, what's going on? Marcelo says show speed. I am not show speed. Yeah, Snowman, like that's Nope. Not cool. Not cool at all. He's gonna work his way up to I cut somebody's brake line and then, tee hee. Just reported all the dudes' accounts for hate speech and harassment. Thank you so much, Linja. On the Wheels of Steel, the ones and twos with Spencer in the house. Thank you so much. I did that the other night as well because I had the same thing. Looks like I'm going to have to turn the lights out on you one day. I will turn your lights out, sir. I will turn your lights out. In the bathroom you wake up in will be like the one in Saw. Stop playing. Stop playing around. My dad took all of the coffee mugs at his office, cut a jalapeno, and rubbed it on the rims of each mug before a big meeting. That's good. I like that. Snowman says, yep. Nathaniel, I saw that, yeah. Nope. You get that Jigsaw voice. Now I want to play a game. You want to play a game? You're going to have to crawl out from under that stall door while we pour White Claw and Hot Pockets on you. We're not doing that. Nah, keep the lights on. Not worth it. Oh, it'll be worth it. He's chained to a bathroom sink and just being force fed pizza and Diet Coke. I love tough guys. You're definitely on my list, sir. There we go. Well, when you fly out from Spain, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Inside of, that's how I'm looking at Justin before we all gaffle him, lock him up in the bathroom, and just start throwing nuclear hot pockets at him. I'm microwaving those bad boys for like 8 minutes and just throwing them. Just throwing them. All right, I said I was getting off, didn't I? I got to get off. Mr. Burns is in the live. He's doing his thing. So guys, go support Mr. Burns. Justin, go check out Nathaniel J Burns. Spencer, he took a cup, filled it halfway up, froze it, then put a coworker's keys in it, filled it up with water, and froze it again. Then he left the guy. Ah, that's fantastic. Caitlin says, no. What do you mean, Caitlin? What do we mean, no? Kevin P. Thornton in the house in NYC. I'm just about to hit the sack. You guys, you're one great image before I hit Dreamland. Thank you so much, Kevin. We'd love to see your name in the chat. Hopefully all is well, and you have a fantastic Labor Day tomorrow. Justin, I'm going to be your high school bully, sir. I didn't have one. Sabanita, how's it going? Welcome back. Yes, thank you so much. Caitlin, what is the no? Chanelica leaving the hearts. Yes, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Everybody's got a Sunday night to get to. It is late, and it is late for my mods. It is late for Linja and Spencer. Justin. No, I won't have an adult one either. Nope, not even a chance. Stay, we want to keep looking at you. Yeah, Justin, I'm not sure what grown men you get to bully, but oh, oh man, ain't no way, sir, ain't no way. Spencer, my brother was scared of skeletons, so my cousins and I drove to a cemetery on four-wheelers and left him there when he was 11. Woo! He is my older brother, so it's okay. That's crazy. Sabanita, thanks. Got on late, so I guess I will jump on tomorrow. Have a good night. All right, Sabanita. You can always play this one back if you want to see the workout and do the workout, but if not, we'd love to see you in the morning for sure. Good. Spent the weekend with some great. Says Kevin P. Thornton. When you can double the great, that is awesome. Linja says, Chanelica, you nasty. You nasty. I can hear it now. You nasty. Spencer, thank you so much. Go enjoy time eating the food in front of Linja. Linja, have a fantastic night as well. Sabanita, we go live 5:15 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. You've earned it. You got your 100 push-ups in. You got the 100 push-ups in. Share some more Dookie stories. People, William Shatnering their pants and whatnot. I think I've just shat my pants at Target. That's crazy. The boss wouldn't let him go. It's even crazier you didn't say anything. I kind of get it, but I'm just putting up that red light, closing off my aisle, and they can figure it out. Yes, I'll be on my way to your place, sir. Don't be scared. Never scared. Never scared. Especially somebody drinking White Claws. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. All right, Sabanito, we appreciate you. Linja Warrior says Snowman. All right, guys, we're having a great night. Let me just give some thanks right here. Shout out to the moderators. Damn, he said he done said it all, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not scared. I gotta go before I fall asleep with my cell phone in my hand. Yes, do that. Justin, we love you too. We love your lighthearted trolling. Appreciate it. I wouldn't even call it trolling. We'll just call it comedic humor. Dumbo's looking at me from the corner. That's awesome. Well, get it in. Guys, we will see you tomorrow, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. We've had a great time tonight. I appreciate you guys taking the time to spend time with me. And as always, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul, health and fitness, total health and fitness. And, like we say, HWPO, hard work pays off. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. The, you, me, we, us. This is ours, something we are all building. So awesome. Shanelica, your assignment, work on that Instagram. You don't got to post stuff. We just need to be in contact with you. We need to be in contact with you. And since we know that you're home alone and everybody else is out of town, you got time to do it. So take care of that. All right, guys, have a fantastic night. Bang!